Hi guys, Gunchimp here and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. Been on up to my old tricks again. I've been cutting a lot of firewood, so we're currently weighted down as always. I've got 500 firewood, so it's time to go find Hod and sell it all to him for a tidy profit. And while we're at it, we might as well raid Gerda's house and see if there's anything else that we might find useful. So, where is the laser good for nothing? There he is. Come on. Hey, Hod.
Here for work?
Yep, I got firewood for you.
Honest gold for honest work.
400 firewood, 2,000 gold. That'll do very nicely. Right, room raid. Let's start seeing what we can get hold of. Obviously, you don't want to take anything that's marked as steel. More than anything else, it's just a hassle. Because what happens if you steal something, then as you're wandering around Skyrim, you run the risk of running into mercenaries. There's usually 3 of them, and obviously, as we're playing on Legendary, they'll probably kick my ass right now, so I'm not really in any rush to get into any problems. Eggs are very useful. Oops. Take that. Rabbit. Why not? Now, this is interesting. Dried elixir is a very useful ingredient, together with juniper berries, which you can find in Markarth, which we'll be going to in a couple of episodes. You can create a fortified marksman potion, which is really good. And if you add garlic to the mix, it'll actually act like a poison as well and add a little bit more damage, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to take all this wine in a chest. Gold, thank you. Lockpicks, even better. Minor health and a torch, why not? What's in the dresser? Just in that. What's that book? The good thing as well is every 10 days roughly, pretty much everything that you're taking will respawn, which means that you can always come back and raid ingredients, like all this stuff for example. It will have respawned.
Or die well.
Another useful thing that Hod has in his house is, check it out, a soul gem. And they're going to be very useful later on in this guide when we start enchanting our own weapons. But for now, let's just see what else we can get our mitts on. Oops, don't want to take that basket really. There. Oh, another chest. Now, as you can see, the bear pelts are marked in red. That means if we take them, we're stealing, so it's probably not a good idea. I'll take the coin purse though. Not a skill book. It's quite weird that the guy sleeps with an axe under his bed, but anyway. Now, a good thing as well, if you check this out, this wardrobe is empty. So that means if you store anything in here, it'll be safe. Even if you pass the 10 days and everything else resets, the stuff in the wardrobes should be fine. Whereas, for example, if you left it in this end table, once the 10-day reset kicks in, your chances are you'll probably lose everything that you left there. So it's always useful to find something that's empty and use that as your storage base. But for now, we're not going to bother too much with any of that. So I think that's everything from here. So let's go raid Faendal's house, as we also have the key. It'd be rude not to. And conveniently, he lives just next door. So we'll just hop over this fence. And check the barrel. Might as well raid his stock as well, because these things we can sell to farmers. And again, it's just like the firewood really, it's a easy, quick profit. Anything back here? Oogie. Let's get inside and see what he's got lying around. So start first. Whoa, pelts. Pelts are good. That's leather. Nothing there. I have the true shot though, and healing. Skill books and. Actually, yeah, we could take it. Take the axe. That. And kit. Killing before you're killed. Excellent. Ooh. Banded iron shield. Don't mind if I do. I'll take the mace. The helmet, sword. Hunting bow. The wine as well. Good. Oh, I didn't want to sit down though. Come on, get up, get up, get up. There we go. I've just seen this dried forest minion, garlic, and elves here. Thank you. Get meat. Like I say, the main reason I'm going to take all this is we're going to head over to Riverwood Trader again and just sell it all off. Might as well. Apart from the chicken eggs, which are very useful. So we've got a load of iron daggers, so why not? Troll fat. Another useful ingredient. There's another axe, but we've already got one now, so we don't really need it. Anything useful here? Oh, more ingredients. So like I say, in 10 days we'll come back here and we can get these ingredients that are just lying around. Is that a skill book? No, it's not, but we'll take it. The wine. I didn't really want the tankard. Troll skull, why not? Gold, excellent. I think we're good. We've pretty much cleaned the place out. And sell all this stuff off. While we're at it, we might as well actually find Faendal, because we've still got 2 levels that we could train up. And here he is. Hello. Can you train me to be a better archer, please? Thank you. So, 1 and 2. Now this is quite interesting because now that we're at level 30, what we can do is we can take the critical shot perk, which means there's a 10% chance of a critical hit that does extra damage, or what's more important for us, especially early on, is Eagle Eye, which means by pressing the block button we can actually zoom in with the bow, which makes picking off long range targets a hell of a lot easier. So that's probably what I'll spend my next perk point on actually once we level up, because we're quite close now. So yeah, that's him done and dealt with. So let's get over to the Riverwood Trader and sell off all the crap we're carrying around with us. So what I want to do in this episode is try and finish off everything that's outstanding in Riverwood, and then we can start making our way towards Whiterun.
Some may call this junk.
I call it treasures, yes.
Treasures.
Okay. And the answer is... Okay, so let's start selling our crap off. And we have 2 hunting bows, so I might as well give him 1 of those. All the iron, 1 of the iron maces, iron sword, Yeah, speech is going up, and we're pretty close to leveling up. So hopefully, just by selling stuff off, it does push us over the edge, and we'll level up again, which would be nice. Is that better than the actual shield that I've got? That's 22. That's 24. So yes, it is. You can have that. All of those. Cabbages I'm going to keep on to for now. There's no place where I can sell them in Whiterun. But all this cheese you can have. Leeks I'll keep hold to as well. All of that. All of that. The potatoes I'm going to keep hold of as well. Sack of flour, I'm not really sure what that's for, but it doesn't have a value for this guy. So. And I'm going to keep 3 wine, so I'll sell the rest off. Ingredients I'm not even going to think about. And you can have that. Definitely can have that. Glass I'm not really sure what it's for. I'll keep on to it for now. A skull, a bowl, and a load of plates. Alright, that's that done. So what we might as well do while we're here is just do a quick smithing training. Now basically most blacksmiths have the forge, obviously, where you make your weapons. As you can see right now, I've not really got that many options. Building materials is due to the Hearthfire DLC. Then miscellaneous, I'm not really sure where this has come from. It's either Dawnguard or Dragonborn. Jewellery is quite useful. You can make quite a lot of really expensive items here. Leather, studded, and iron at the moment. So like I say, there's not really much we can do right now. But then what you also have is you have the workbench, which lets you improve your armour. There's the grindstone, which lets you improve your weapons. And let's see if we can actually improve anything here. We need leather strips, and we can actually improve our hunting bow from 10 to 11. And if we have some iron ingot, we can actually improve our iron mace from 10 to 12. That's definitely worth doing. So I think we have some leather, because we have quite a lot of pelts. So let's make some leather strips. Okay. Now what we can do is a very quick tutorial with smithing, thanks to Alva.
Whatever you need.
Need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. That's a decent weapon you've made there.
And let's bring it back to him. There you go.
You looking for a new blade? Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal.
Okay, so now we need to go over to the grindstone and improve the iron dagger. Actually, while we're at it, we might as well improve our bow too. Okay, so we've improved all our weapons at the same time, which is nice. Here you go.
This looks good.
Thank you.
You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Okay, so we're over to the tanning rack. Let's make some leather. There we go. That's done. To the blacksmith.
Aye.
Here's the leather.
Good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet.
Okay, so we're back to the forge and we need to make a hide helmet. So hide helmet, there it is. Is that done? Back we go.
Need some?
Here's your helmet.
I should hire you to be... Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Okay, so now we're over to the workbench to improve the hide helmet. Let's see if we can actually improve more stuff as well. We're at it. So there's our mission. And we're going to make it a fine helmet. So basically the armor will go from 11 to 12. And while we're at it, we might as well improve our own stuff. We've got the leather for it, so why not? Okay, over to him again. Here's your tempered hide helmet.
You have talent.
Thank you.
Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day.
I hope so.
Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh?
Okay, very generous of you. So, let's see what it's got for sale.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit
A
your
blessed hunting bow. Too expensive right now. Hunting bow of the souls as well, which is soul trap weapon. Pickaxe, that's quite useful when we go mining. So actually, yeah, I'm going to pick one up. Steel mace, which does 12 damage. But not really too bothered, because what we're going to do when we get to Whiterun is we're going to get hold of Vilkas's sword, and it's actually a really good early weapon, and it's pretty easy to get hold of. So I'll be showing you how to do that quite soon. Hide braces of archery, that is interesting, but it's quite expensive as well. This guy has a lot of... Shame I don't have the cash right now. I can't be bothered cutting more wood. Iron ore's quite cheap, so you know I normally pick that up instead of the iron ingots actually. But we're okay for now. Alright, let's see what we can sell this guy. Have a dagger. You can also have a helmet. And that's it. Okay, so that's the smithing tutorial out of the way. And what I'm just going to do quickly is equip all my new stuff. So we'll equip that. Equipped, favorited, so there's that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. We're really close to leveling up. It's a shame. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here for now. And in the next episode we're going to make a quick stop at the Sleeping Giant Inn. And then we'll hit the road towards Whiterun. So I hope you're finding this series interesting. Like I say, I mean, just by getting to Riverwood and picking up an axe, we've already managed to make 4,000 gold, which we spent on leveling up straight away. So that's kind of a neat little trick. I prefer doing that than obviously working on smithing or anything like that. Just because every time you sell something or you make a potion or you make armor or whatever, you're actually leveling up again, and you can actually miss the opportunity to make the most out of each level, because like I say, you can train 5 times with each level. So with the firewood, the great thing about it, okay, it's a bit boring to sit there for 40 minutes pressing the A button, but once you've got 400 pieces of firewood, that's an easy 2,000 gold. There's a limitless supply of gold as well, so I mean, if you've got the patience, you could sit there and make 600, 800, whatever. And it's a really good way of getting money without actually leveling up your character. But anyway, like I say, next episode we're going to hit the road to Whiterun, and a like is always appreciated. All that's left for me to say, guys, is thanks for watching, take care, and peace.